It's Friday. Ugh. It's Friday. It's I don't know what the day is. Oh no, it's the 22nd because it's the due date to put pass or fail applications in to Georgia Mason University. No, I did mine early, so it's fine. What's up? It's been a while since you've seen me. I'm sorry, this lighting is really weird. And I keep getting notifications from Twitter. I'm Twitter famous, you guys. I got 1,300 likes on a comment I made about Future. So apparently, he gave up the chance to pay $400 a month because he was going to take her to court and ended up having to pay $53,000 a month. Now, I don't know if it's true or not because, stuff just gets put on social media without actual proof. But this guy was like, wow, $53,000 is unfair. Like, why would they ever charge him that much? A child doesn't cost that much. Which, to be honest with you, is not necessarily true because daycare costs, it's themselves, are completely outrageous. We're gonna try to adjust this. I really am. Okay, let's try to. Ooh, there we go. See, now I don't have to strain my neck. Just gonna. But ooh, that's not the brush. Yeah. So I was like, Future is 36. And there is absolutely no reason this man does not know how the reproduction system works. I don't know if he smells out fertile women or whatever, but I mean, come on, you've got 8 kids now. You know how this works. But that's not what I said in the tweet. I was just like, he's 36. He has too many kids to say like he doesn't know how this is gonna play out. Like, I was like, if $53,000 is too much for a one night stand. First of all, he's not paying for a one night stand. He's paying for a child. So that obviously doesn't correlate. But whatever. So my tweet is at 1,300 likes, 1,300 and some change, and then still getting notifications as I make this video. So it's quite annoying. But I refuse to turn it off until it dies down, to be honest with you. Of course, I should have tried to plug myself, but it didn't seem, every time my Twitter comments go viral, like, it doesn't seem the right time to, or it's never under the right post. Like, if it was under something funny, I would definitely do it. But my last one was about, like, Forex people, and I had, like, I think, like, 500 likes. And I was like, I could plug myself if this wasn't such a... No, it wasn't the Forex one. It was one about black businesses. And I was saying that, black businesses should be... I shouldn't have to go in your inbox and inbox you about a product. If you're selling something, and I don't mean like hair or any of that stuff, even though it would be nice to have a product list, but if you're selling tangible things, I should be able to go into on your page and go, or your website, and find a list of products and prices. You can't really expect people to always want to go into your inbox and be like, oh, how much is this? Oh, how much is that? Like, that's not how, it's just inconvenient for everybody. Like, you should have your prices listed. That's not a big ask. I ended up getting in an argument with this girl, though, because she was like, you can't tell black businesses how to run. And I was like, did I, though? Maybe I did, but I mean, I don't see why that's bad advice. But, what do I know? So, of course, she tried to drag me. It didn't work, though, because a lot of people agreed with me, and that went off. But it didn't seem like the appropriate time to be like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or I'm opening up a jewelry page, even though I wasn't at the time. But I'm opening up a jewelry page to sell jewelry, follow here, and blah, blah, blah. Doesn't seem like the right thing. I'm looking down. at my mirror because there's light in my face and I can't see what I need to see. So I'm gonna keep talking, but like I'm gonna be looking down. Wow, didn't realize that was there so nicely. But yeah, you know, I never get the chance to promote myself like I actually want to. I wish I could. Because if I had the backing, I wouldn't be so self-conscious about starting everything. Like my jewelry stuff, like I'm afraid that it won't be what people want. And I had just mentioned that like yesterday. Like I'm not afraid that it won't take off once. I'm just afraid that I won't have the platform to send it to people. Like, you know, nothing gets off without you sharing it to other people. So, who knows? Believe in yourself, right? That's what they say. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know, this eyeliner was supposed to be dried up, and it is definitely not dried up. It's actually really wet. Don't know why I wasn't using it. I like it, or at least I like the brush. Don't ask me when I got it or where I got it from, because I genuinely don't know. I rarely ever know. I don't keep up with it. Wow, like I hate that this light is right here. This is why I need to go back to school. So I can do this on my desk. Ugh. Let's see how it looks. Oh, stop. I don't think you understand how nice that came out for me. Maybe that doesn't look good to you, but for me, that is excellent. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put you back now. And, ooh, it's gonna slip. I don't know where I was, to be honest with you, but I guess it's gonna stay here. Oh, the light's gone. Kind of. This is why we love clouds. Okay, now we've got to fill it in. I usually blink. What did I put on? Oh, it's gone. That's why. I don't know. But back to what I was talking about. Promoting is hard. For me. I'm not a person who would just be like, you know, oh, you know, you should follow me about this and that and that and the third. Or buy my merch or stuff like that. Like, it makes me uncomfortable to talk to people, which is weird, but it does. Like, I don't want to be asking people for things all the time, which is probably why I only have 30 followers on YouTube. But I mean, it's fine, you know, everybody starts somewhere. My cousin has like, I think 2,000 followers now. Subscribers on YouTube. I think. I could be wrong, but I could also be right, so. I probably messed it up now, but we're gonna continue because I don't have the patience nor the time. Okay. But, yeah, so promoting is hard. For me, of course, disclaimer, for me, it's hard for me. I'm not a person who likes to get out there. I'm not shy. I'm just reserved. That's what I would call it. I don't really like to be put on blast. So with everything that's coming up, I either have to beg my friends to promote my stuff, because all my friends are sadly really popular. Not for them, for me. They've really got things going for them, unlike Kira. But you know, we'll get there eventually, hopefully. I wouldn't even know what to call it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not shy. It just makes me uncomfortable when I have to approach somebody with a mission or like an intention other than to just talk to them. Um, don't know how these people do it, to be honest with you. It makes me highly uncomfortable. Yeah, to be honest with you. What am I doing? Don't know, to be honest with you, but I just got off the phone and I was like, I'm gonna do this because I like these colors together, and now I'm kind of concerned. So, okay, but stop. Wait a minute. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. I don't know if it looks stupid or not, to be honest with you. Also, if you could point me in the right direction for better eyelashes, I would greatly appreciate it, because my eyelashes right now that I have left, I guess I should say, kind of suck. Like, you have some that are just really small and don't make a difference. If my eyelashes are really long, they're just not thick, I guess to say. So like I have these, and those are so short but so thick, and I don't like that. Like, I feel like my eyelashes are gonna be longer than, that makes sense, longer than these eyelashes are gonna be. And I have these like really thick ones, but I can't stand them, to be honest with you. I am not a person for big thick eyelashes. They don't fit my face. They make me look like I'm about to fly away. My facial features don't match it, so it's not something for me to do. Jesus. So I'm chilling, killing, doing whatever. Mason raised tuition for $150. For both in-state and out-of-state students, because, and that was a modest increase because we could have gone up a lot more. Thank you for raising tuition during a pandemic where most people can't get jobs or have been laid off. But yes, raise tuition when classes might be online next semester. That makes sense. Yes, absolutely. Ugh. I'm really starting to like despise Mason's board or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it, to be honest with you. But they really take me off. This is stuff that they say seems really insensitive. And like, how do you say that? That's like, I had an altercation with a person who like is really insensitive about people of a lower, I don't want to say class, but like financial status, I guess is the right word. Like we're not all making bank out here. Like, to be honest with you, a lot of us are not making bank out here. I pay my tuition between financial aid and out of pocket. I don't qualify for a lot of loans. I can't take out an extra loan. I don't have that ability, and some people are just ignorant to that, and it really ticks me off. And then it's just like, woe is me when you tell them, like, maybe you shouldn't say that. Like, maybe you should watch what you say in front of other people. Not even on a, don't flex for people, but like more on a, not everybody has your resources. So maybe you shouldn't try to brag or make somebody uncomfortable. Like, they called out something that would have made the person have to call out their stuff. And it was, people can be so insensitive. It's like stuff that you don't necessarily need to do. And you know how sensitive I am about people of not necessarily lower stature, because I guess that's me. Like, I am not I don't have all the, what is it called? Money and stuff to do what other people do. And people kind of make you feel bad when you go, oh, well, I can't afford it. And if I can't afford it, I can't afford it. I can't pull money out of nowhere. But people will make you feel bad for that type of stuff. And I think it's stupid. And it should be stupid to let people make you feel bad. But, I mean, it happens. What are you gonna do? Um, but I mean, we could be a little sensitive. I mean, I don't see why it's that hard. We, I sometimes I wish everybody could have a week in someone else's shoes, and then you'd realize like, oh well, maybe I shouldn't talk like this, or maybe I should think about what I say and blah blah blah. We still have all these conversations about racism and stuff, but we need to talk about classism too, both within and without, within and outside of our race. Um, because people kill me. Oh, why can't you get this? You can just do this. I don't understand why you don't just go ahead and do this, because I can't afford it. And telling people that seems like, they get so besides themselves. Well, maybe if you worked, like you don't work, your parents pay your tuition. So why are you coming in my face like this? But what do I know? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Um, you know, I'm just here minding my own business. Ooh, excuse me. What do I want? What do you want? Do I want this one or do you want that one? I don't know. I'm gonna try this one. But yeah, it really ticks me off. Insensitive people definitely tick me off. I think if you don't have the empathy, or if you don't have empathy, you shouldn't be able to be around people. There's always going to be someone who has something you don't have or doesn't have something that you have. And if you can't acknowledge that on a adult level, get out. I mean, there's no place in the world for people who just can be insensitive and then also what am I trying to say? And then also want to work with people. Like, you couldn't insult me and then be like, oh, Kira, hey, I need this. I'm gonna look at you and laugh. Because remember when you did such and such? I know holding grudges isn't really ladylike or whatever, but your good sis can hold a grudge. Because I know if you did it to me, you did it to other people. Now that I'm going through all these different topics, I'm definitely gonna name this I ranted for whatever such and such minutes and did my makeup, because that's exactly what I did. Yeah. This gold is really pretty. I will go ahead and close up the camera at the end of this because I think I did a pretty good job this time. I recorded 5 minutes the other day and then I was like, this is trash. I'm going to sleep. And that's what I did. I went to sleep. It was fun. Well, it was sleep. You can't beat sleep. But yeah, we need to do an experiment. Which sounds like this should have been done already, but maybe not. But we really need to do an experiment where we have people from different backgrounds swap lives, and real people, not celebrities. I mean real people. Because middle class is very different from lower working class or middle working class and all that stuff. So we need to do an experiment and then have a survey at the end that's just well, how did you feel about them, or have a survey in the beginning and have all these questions about different classes of people and what you think about them and blah blah blah, and then have a survey at the end after they've spent a week with that family, with that allowance, with those resources. I wonder what people would say. Because I guess it's because the whole Amazon thing is going on, and I'm a person who uses Amazon because a lot of or sometimes I have stuff that I need right now, and Amazon provides me 2-day shipping. And people go, well, you shouldn't use this and that and the third because he does this, and he has all of this wealth and he's supposed to redistribute it down towards the world. But I hope people are also making the argument that during this pandemic, the government has bailed out so many large businesses that may not have necessarily needed it. Pay me no mind. And like, you should have the same grudge for that, personally. But you know, you're allowed to make your own opinions. Of course, because you know, I'm one person. You're one person. But at the same time, like, you don't even respect people lower than you, so how do you expect him to respect you? I've seen people try to make the argument, but will treat someone who works at McDonald's like trash. Like, you can't run both sides. You respect everybody. You respect nobody. That's just how it goes. You can't expect me to respect you if you don't respect everybody else. That's how I feel. I said my piece. Okay, I just did this really lopsided. We're just gonna... I didn't do much. Okay, we're just gonna go through the makeup thing, because I picked some up. Because mine, other ones dried up. I hope I don't mess this up. You like that? Oh, stop. It did it. I did it. Okay, cool. But yeah, you know, I have issues. I have problems, I have concerns, I have all that lovely stuff, just like other people. But I think it would be a really good experiment to do for people to really see how people work. Because the same people who go, oh, you know, Amazon is horrible, it's corrupt, it's blah, 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 will look at me and be like, well, why didn't you just do this? And why didn't you just get a job? And what do you mean you took out loans? Like, why didn't you work and put that towards your college tuition? Like, it's so much deeper than that. And I hate to be disrespected and put down. Like, I don't work hard. I work just as hard as anybody else going to college. And I would never knock anybody else's experience. So, you know. No, it really bothers me, though. You know, you fight hard your whole high school thinking, you know, college is going to be great. And then you end up getting to college with a bunch of, like, people who you can't relate to. You know, people who come from, like, two-parent or two-person income houses. I definitely don't come from that. I live with my grandmother. But to sit there and say, like, oh, you know, you don't work hard, and that's why you're having problems with financial aid. Like, that's not how it works, personally. But I guess some people have to be humbled in order to understand where other people are coming from. It's sad that it would have to come that far. Like, you couldn't just take my word for it, or, like, see and look outside the window. But, you know, whatever. What a strange, strange, strange world. I'm almost finished. I promise I'm almost finished. Why is this taking so long? I just can't. I honestly cannot even. You know, random fun fact. I spent like $99 on makeup my first time getting makeup. And to be honest with you, when I bought cheaper makeup, like cheaper mascara, it worked a lot better than the makeup that I bought for like $30. Which is ridiculous, if I do say so myself. But you know, what do I know? I just work here, I guess. I hate it, to be honest with you. Sorry, I'm not going inside. Ooh, but like you look really nice. Can I just say that? Like we look really nice. Okay, finishing touches because I feel like lip gloss is my thing. I'm sorry, it just broke. Wee. Sometimes I feel like my lips are such an odd shape. Yeah. They are. Like, I feel like, I don't know. My lips look bigger than they actually are, but I don't have that much lip space, if that makes sense. Like, the space that you color. This might be too dark, actually. I guess I'll put red on top of it to try to make it. Oh, why am I looking there? No, I can't see. I feel like singing. I will not do though. I thought about it for a while, but I finally decided that it's not for me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to put myself down that path just to be rejected once again. I'm looking for earrings. I'm all up in your face right now. It's nice to see you. How are you? You know? Hoop. One gold hoop. Let me look like, oh. I feel like hoops make everything better. And once I find the other one, I can end this video. We found the other one. Look at that. Now if I had my hair done, like, it'd be great. Okay, stop. What if I put the wig on? I'm gonna put the wig on. Okay, so I bought this wig. Boom, boom, boom. It's really nice. I really like it. I have to cut it though, to shape it and whatnot. But I'm gonna put it on. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like all of. Oh, okay. Wait. You can't see my eyes though. Like, yeah, I look stupid now. I would need bigger hoops. I would just have to cut this, but you know, you see what you see. I will cut this eventually. But I'm dyeing my hair blonde soon, so I don't even know why I bought this. Woo! I washed it first though. It was a lot worse than this. Oh, you see, if it was just like, you're like, okay, from a different angle, you just have to catch the right angle. I like sometimes. At certain angles, I like it, but I'll have to cut it eventually. But yeah. Ooh. I don't care what the people say. I don't care what you guys say. You really transformed a character today, because I looked a mess, and I probably still look a mess, but that's fine. Okay, so like, see you next time, I guess. I don't know, this was a really off the hand video, to be honest with you, and now it's 30 minutes long, but I'm gonna put it up there anyway because I literally have nothing else to do. So you know, now that I'm seeing this looks awful. Oh well, you can't see it if you're all the way